Obesity is not to be taken lightly. There's a joke in there somewhere. No, seriously. It's not to be taken lightly, guys, and here's the reason why. I know a lot of people laugh about it and joke about it, and they say, oh, I don't want to eat like a restricted meal plan. I don't want to diet. I don't want to do cardio. I'm okay. I'm fat. I'm healthy. I'm good. I'm whatever. I don't need to have six-pack anyway. Who wants to be ripped? Who wants to be shredded? Let me put it like this to you guys, okay? Imagine, picture this, right? Somebody showed you your life. These were the things that were going to happen in your life. You're going to have a relationship, you're going to have kids, you're going to get the nice job, you're going to have the Lambo, the Ferrari, the dream house you wanted. These are the holidays you're going to go on. You know, your parents are going to be at your wedding. Your kids are then going to get married. All these things you're going to experience in life, right? You're going to experience everything. But then next to this timeline was 100 years. Let's just say that this timeline was 100 years. And by the time, you know, you're 80, 90, you see your grandkids are now getting married, and then their kids are going to school, so your great-grandkids are going to school. So you're experiencing all these life's emotions, right? And somebody paints this picture for you and puts a time frame on it. And so you get what I'm saying. You got this picture, right? And this is your age, and this is where you are right now. And they say to you, but here's the thing though, bro. You can only reach this end goal of seeing your great-grandkids graduate, or whatever you want to call it, whatever you think is a joyous occasion for you. Your kids getting married and their kids getting married, whatever it is. I don't know. Only way that's going to happen is if you make it that far. And how are you going to make it that far? By being healthy. By keeping your weight within check. Eating in moderation. That's all it is. It's not even about being out there and being active and lifting the weights and doing your kettlebell workouts and doing your ab exercises and going for jogs and all this kind of stuff. As long as you get up, do some body weighted exercises and go for a walk, that is enough exercise. You do not need to lift crazy weights. Walk and body weight exercises. That's all you need to live a healthy lifestyle. That is it. You know those jumping jacks? Like a jumping jack, that's good enough. You could do that for the rest of your life, but you need to follow time-restrictive eating. I've always said this, that when I don't want to be muscular anymore, I don't want to be this big anymore, even though I'm not that big, I'm happy with where I am. And when I'm abroad, I'm enjoying life and I'm chilling, I'm doing all the normal things that I want to do. I don't eat a lot of food. I eat twice a day at the most. And later on in life, when I hit 50, 60, hopefully I get there at a healthy weight, I'll eat one meal a day. So if you guys aren't like me and you don't want to walk around at 95 kg muscular, you just want to be healthy, you want to be in shape, eat one meal a day. Then you will see that timeline play out in full. If someone told you now, let's say you're 10 kilograms overweight, just 10 kilos overweight, and someone said, oh, by the way, you'd only get to 75. So that means I'm going to miss these last 25 years of my life. I'm going to miss them off. Yeah, you're going to miss them. What if I lose 5 kilograms? Oh, you'll get to 82. Okay, so if I lose 5 kilo now, I'll get to 82. Yeah. Okay, what if I gain 10 kilogram? Okay, you gain 10 kilogram, you're going to get to 63. And I know it sounds crazy saying this, but that is the reality. Fat people, call a spade a spade. Fat people don't live long. Simple as. Big people don't live long. The bigger you are, unfortunately, if you guys are out there watching this and you're 7 foot and you're 6'5" and you're really big, you're not going to live as long as a 5'5" individual who keeps his health and weight down in check. If you study the blue zones of the world, you go to Sicily, average height, men and women, very, very short, very small people. Italians are very small people, aren't they? They're not very big people. They're not like the Romans used to be. You go to Italy now, they're very narrow, they're very small. You go to Japan. Japan aren't 6'5", 6 foot people. They're very small, they're very narrow, they're very, very, very tiny. They're small. Why? Because their heart doesn't have to work as hard. And you only have one heart. And you might think, oh, someone 6'5" is going to have a bigger heart. Yeah, he's going to have a bigger heart, but guess what? It's only working harder. So the idea is what? To keep your heart healthy. Keep your heart, you've only got a certain amount of pumps around your system. That is it. It's all you can do, bro. Imagine this next time, right? Imagine this. And I do this with my clients very often. I'll say to them, like one guy, I'll give you an example. One guy, he lost 35 kilograms, bro. 35 kg he lost, this guy so far. And we did it on 10 kilo, we did it on 20 kilo, and now we've done it on 35 kilograms. So every 5 kilo we do this test. And I say to him, okay, when you go to the gym, we started off with plates. So first it was like a 5 kilo plate. hold it on your chest and walk incline on the treadmill. And he was like, that was really hard, man. 5 kilograms, well, you just lost that. You was carrying that around all your life and you didn't even know it. 10 kilo came and that was the big one. When he put 10 kilo and he held the 10 kilo on his chest, he was like, Faddy, I'm suffocating. I couldn't make it 5 minutes holding 10 kilograms. I was like, you carrying that around all your life, bro. Then when 20 kilo came, he was like, it's impossible, bro. It's impossible. Like, I can't do it. He lasted a minute holding 20 kilograms. He was going uphill on the incline, 20 kilograms. I said, put it in the backpack. Put it in the backpack, put 10 kilo plates in the backpack. Bro, that was hard. 20 kilogram, walking around with 20 kilogram if you're fat is hard. Now, he got 30 kg, 35 kg, sorry, not 30 kg, 35 kg, and he held it he got the dumbbell, and he held it in front of him, like this. I said, don't hold it to the side, hold it here, because this is where your heart is, bro. This is where your heart is, hold it here. He held it here. How long do you think he lasted? How long do you think he lasted? I'm not going to answer that question. Next time you're in the gym, hold a 20 kilo dumbbell or hold a 20 kilo plate. And you might be a fit individual. Hold that and see how long he lasted walking. Now imagine this. You're walking around with excess 10 kilogram all your life, throughout your life. And when you go to sleep, this is the big one. When you go to sleep, get 10 kilogram. Just 10 kilogram, bro. If you've got plates at home, I mean, this is my house. My house is over there. Just get 10 kilogram plate, yeah? This is what a 10 kilogram plate looks like. Just this. This is what 10 kilogram plate looks like. You must have something in the house that weighs 10 kilogram. Next time you lay down and you're asleep, put that on your chest. Put that on your chest and tell me how comfortable you are in bed. I mean, I'm not even laying down. Like, I'm not horizontal. I'm kind of like vertical-ish. And this is already restricting my breathing. So what do you think you guys are doing when you are overweight? When you even say, I'm only 10 kilo overweight, what do you think that's healthy? Do you think that's good for you? You're shaving years off your life, literally. There's moments in your life that you don't even know. They haven't even happened yet. They haven't even come yet. And you don't know. And the reason why you're so relaxed with not getting this weight off, with not having this time-restricted eating, the reason why you're so relaxed is because you haven't seen the future. That's why. But just imagine for a second, if I lost 10 kilos, I'm going to gain 10 years of my life. Well, that's a good trade, bro. That's an amazing trade. If someone said to me right now, Faddy, you know what, bro? You're overweight, 10 kilo overweight. Lose 10 kilo, you're going to gain 10 years. I would do it, bro. I would do it. Ask anybody who's not a bodybuilder, because bodybuilders are a bit crazy. Those guys, they'd happily shave years off their life to get a pro card or to get a Sandow trophy or whatever. But that's okay, that's on them. If they want to do that, that's great. But you ask any person past the age of 40, you want 10 years extra of your life? You want to save your life? You've got to lose a little bit more weight. So the message in this video basically was, guys, obesity is going to kill you. Do not take it lightly. And when I mean obesity, I have this thing in my mind where I say people, and I say, if you are above 15% body fat, you are shaving years off your life. 15%. You should be able to see your abdominals. 15 to 10%, that's the range. Now I'm around 10. Most people find it hard to get to 10, but 15 is a good range. If you are 10 to 15% body fat, you're good. Stay within that range. The second you go over 15, if you start entering 20, 15 to 20, you're shaving 10 years. If you go from 20 to 25, you're shaving 20 years. You go from 25 to 30, you're shaving 30 years. You know how I know that? I just made it up. No, that's not true, actually. The data is out there, guys. The data is out there. Obesity is the #1 killer in the US, in the UK, and many, many other countries around the world as well. And it's a silent killer. It's one that creeps up on you. Because guess what? No one gets fat overnight. Nobody gets fat overnight. Have you noticed this thing? I know it's pretty bad saying this, but someone can get shot dead and everyone's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. The guy's dead. Oh, he was such a nice guy, whatever. And he probably was. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying these things happen. People die. Accidents happen. People die. We'd all get upset. Okay. But when someone fat dies, when somebody fat dies, they did it to themselves over the course of 20 years, oh, I feel sorry for that guy. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, how did he die? Oh, I don't know. Heart attack. He was fat. He was fat, bro. That's it. Now, I'm not saying you can't have a heart attack if you ain't fat. Of course you can, but I'm just saying you have a higher risk of it when you are fat. Save your own life. I'm good, guys. Look, I could die tomorrow. I'm not saying this. I could die tomorrow. You know, I could die tomorrow, but I'll die healthy because I'm good right now. So I'm not saying whilst you see this timeline of yourself, this lifeline, this time, this futuristic, whatever it is, I'm not saying that you're going to get to the end just because you're healthy, nothing's going to happen. Oh, you can die, you can drop dead today. Just like that. You could be the healthiest person in the world. You could drop dead today. But guess what? At least you lived your life. Because those people who are obese, those people who are fat, they ain't living their lives. You ask any millionaire, billionaire who's fat and obese and say, bro, you happy now that you're fat? Would you not trade $1 million to get in shape? Guess what? They'd all say, of course I would. And guess what? They are doing it as well. Many people out there who you follow, celebrities, billionaires, millions, what do? They want their health back. Just in the news recently, Dana White, billionaire, got one of the top guys who does very similar things to what I do, and said, not the doctors didn't save his life, this guy saved my life. And how did they do it? Time restricted eating, keto diet. He made sure he flushed out all the carbohydrates out from his system for 6 to 8 weeks, something like that. Got on the right supplementations, got on the right training routine, got the right meal plan sorted. No injections. The guy didn't put in some like, okay, this is an injection of 5 years. No. Yes, I believe Dana's on TRT, and I think he's mentioned it himself in the past, he's on TRT. But there was no other secret to it. It was through diet. It was sorting out your bacteria, sorting out your insides, sorting out your gut, sorting out the inflammation. That's what he did. It's no secret. Same thing that guy was selling, I'm selling as well. Link is in the description. Save your life, but it all starts one thing. You don't even have to buy anything off me, guys. You don't have to buy anything off me. I'm not trying to sell you anything. But what I'm trying to sell you is I'm trying to sell you your life. And how do you get it back? Lose some weight. Very, very simple. Hopefully this gave you some value. Comment down below and please subscribe.